Morning YouTube, Sully, small water fishing and survival. Back with a short video today on a new playlist that I'm planning on starting because Tim was nice enough to give me a 10-foot by 2.5 foot, 3 foot John boat. It's aluminum. It was in pretty rough shape. It had holes. The front end was pretty dented in. The transom was rotted out, so that's all ripped out. The front end is mostly hammered out. Again, I got some pictures I'll put in this. And I'm planning on building a storage area in the front, putting a little bit of a raised seat in the back so I'm not squatting down, because I'm 6 foot 230. Trying to sit in a seat that's this tall isn't going to work, so I'm going to put a little bit of a raised seat in there so I can operate the motor. I'm planning on putting either an electric 55 pound thrust trolling motor or a gas powered trolling motor, depending on what I find when I get to that point. So far I've taken the front shelf out, the front bench seat out, hammered out 95% of the dents and damage. I've got to finalize that. I've patched 4 big holes. I have got to finish stripping it so I can find the rest of the holes, because I know there's a few. And then the foam that is in the seats I have to replace. I plan on putting a floor, just a smooth floor, over maybe cut in half pool noodles, just so it's a flat floor and I'm not dealing with the metal and the ridges and all that. And then I might put like side walls up just so I have spots that I can put maybe like tie downs or something on so I can store stuff in the boat. And then the front, I'm going to put a hatch so I can put tackle and a life vest and an oar and all that in there. So I'm planning on trying to keep this under $1,000 for a budget, but it's probably going to go over that throughout time because I've got to get launch wheels, I've got to get a trailer, a motor, battery, charger, plywood, which right now I guess wood is ridiculously priced in my area. Tim's fixing a boat himself right now and redoing it, and he's paid pretty good money for wood so far. My boat's nowhere near what his is. I think his is a 18 or 20 foot patrol boat, former patrol boat, but I'll let him do a video on that. I'm looking at his boat right now out my front window. So we're going to try and keep this budget under $1,000, but it's probably not going to be that. And I'm going to try and edit the pictures into this video so you guys can see that. So sorry for the long break in between videos. This is going to be a fun project for me. Like I said, I've already started it. And I had a couple nice days, so I went out and I drilled out some rivets and hammered out some dents and used some JB welds. So I'm going to, once that's all done, I strip the paint and get the rest of it done. I got some silicone I'm going to do all the seams with. And then I'm going to bed line the inside, because bed liner was cheaper than Flex Seal. So that's going to all get covered up by pool noodles and plywood anyways. But it's going to just line the inside, help seal it and make it uniform and hide all the patchwork on the inside. And then the outside, I'm going to buy marine grade black paint. I'm going to paint the boat black. And then I'm going to try and get some decorations for it and whatnot. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoy this little short video, and hopefully I've learned enough over this break to edit in these photos. So thank you again, and we'll catch you in the next one with the actual John boat. Okay, so right here in the front, this whole front is dented in. The front handle is missing, so that needs to be all hammered out. There's some pretty gnarly dents in here. And inside, all this shelf, there was rivets that hold it in. Half of them are popped out, so I'm going to just finish drilling out the ones that are holding it in, take this seat out, this shelf out. It's going to go back in because this is a front kind of like structural support, but I'm going to take it out so I can hammer all the dents out and flatten this seat back out, and then I got fresh rivets to put in to put this back together. And then this seat is going to come out. The back seat's coming out, but the back seat's going to go back in so that when I put the battery box and stuff in, it'll be separated from the rest of the boat. But I'm going to build like a wooden hollow frame to go up here so I can put rods and whatnot in there, maybe put a couple compartments. It's not huge, it's only 10 feet long, but this is my first boat. I got my canoe, but that project got put on hold because fiberglass is way too expensive to buy for me. So there's one bench and a big rat nest.